What is up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new episode. It's your boy Klorontix. Just want to go ahead and say Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everyone. It's 2021. Make it a good year. Besides that, let's get on to the video. So, I haven't had really any plans, or I really haven't been making any kind of videos lately. I just ordered a new computer, but I wanted to go ahead and talk about a serious topic that's actually been on my mind for the longest time now, and I've wanted to talk about why I just love San Andreas multiplayer so much, dude. You gotta realize, man, this shit is my childhood, man. I've been playing this stuff since I was a kid, man. I've been playing since 2011, 2012, around that era. I started playing hot-blooded gaming, played next generation gaming, Tally Mafia roleplay, NGRP, NGG, San Andreas multiplayer. San Andreas. I played this zombie survival roleplay server. I forgot what it's called. Project Los Angeles. You know, I've felt like I've been there for the longest time, man. I've done so many things on this game, and to this day, it still draws me back. For a lot of people, this is their childhood, man, and it's scary to think. You know, we are getting older every day, and it sucks, unfortunately. This last year has really taken a toll on me. I started working at home and I started playing a lot more video games than I thought I would be because I was working. So while I work from home, I play video games. And one of the only games I really play all day is San Andreas multiplayer. I mean, it's just the only thing that I've really come down to playing all day. I don't play much of anything else. I play a little GTA 5 here and there when I make videos and stuff, but when it comes down to it, the last 9 or 10 months, dude, I've been playing Samp pretty consistently, and I've went from RCRP to San Andreas Police Pursuits, which is on what I'm showing right now, to HCRP. You know, I've played a lot, man. This past year has been a very successful year for me, I would say. I know a lot of people can't say that, but for me, it's been probably one of the best years and one of the best years for me to reflect and really show how much I've grown and how much time has changed and how life is just so different right now. But at the same time, how, 10 years ago, man, I was doing the exact same thing I am doing right now. I used to play San Andreas multiplayer from 8 a.m. until about 10 or 11 p.m., man. It would be every day in summer, man. This is what I would do. I would get on, roleplay, do some minigame server. But really what I want to talk about is, Samp has changed a lot, man, since I first started playing, man. First off, it's not the same community. There are some OGs out there that do play this day that are been playing since they were in their younger kids. Like some of the people over at Streets of Los Santos, which is a great server, have been playing this game since they were kids, man. And now that they're server owners and they're doing all this stuff, it's crazy to see what time has changed. I started playing, as I said, back in 2012-ish. And my first server ever was Hot Blooded Gaming, owned by Craiggasm or Craig G on Twitch. And it was honestly, I was hooked, man. It was like crack, dude. I remember the first time I ever got into the server. And I remember the first day on my server, I got banned, and I was so upset. I posted a ban appeal. I got him banned in about 7 days or so. But during that time window, man, I started getting into roleplay, and I joined a faction. I was in the police. If you guys don't know who Buster Jackson is on YouTube or Twitch, you guys might not. He's a very old streamer, but he used to stream HBG back in the day, and it was so awesome watching him play, dude. And he's actually one of the people that actually inspired me to eventually make content for San Andreas multiplayer, and I'm glad I did. I've never spoken to him a day in my life, and I don't think I ever will. And then after Craig left the server and HBG kind of died down, I ended up leaving, and then that server died, and then it became like Synergy RP and like some other like servers that never turned out to be anywhere near good. But during that time, there wasn't too many custom script games, I would say. It was more of just like, you had roleplay servers, you had stunt servers, you had like team deathmatch and deathmatch servers, which was very limited. Back in the day, LSRP had a DM server, and then I think Banks DM was around. And then, yeah, shortly that, after 2012, 2013, I loved roleplay. Could not find a good server to save my life. I played a lot of NGRP during that time, and I have fond memories with NGRP, Next Generation Roleplay, and Next Generation Gaming. Played San Andreas Roleplay, Project Los Angeles, and then I found LSRP one day. I don't know how I found LSRP. Oh no, I do remember. Back in the day, I used to speak with this guy, and this is before TeamSpeak or Discord was really popping. We used to use Skype, and I was Skyping this dude who told me about this server called Los Santos Roleplay, and you had to apply for it. And this is before LSRP was really popping. So I made an account, awesome, logged in, got registered, blah blah blah. And this is back before, you know, the whole, things were different back then. Damien C was in charge. And there was other people. I can't remember the top of my head, but I know it was a very different economy back in the time. Very strict roleplay compared to what it is now. And my first day, man, I fell in love with the server. I remember joining the server, making enough money, buying a taxi, losing the taxi because I kept destroying it, got mad, deleted the character, created a new character, and that's where I started taking the server more seriously. I started role playing. My first job ever was like a bartender. I used to work like at all these restaurants, and I used to just try to make as much money as I could, man. And during that time window, it was so crazy. Played on LSRP for the longest time. Got banned multiple times. Got banned one time for hacking. Got for money duping. I got banned another time for whipping my dick out in public and putting it on a cop's car. And apparently, you can't do that in roleplay for some reason. I did a bunch of stupid shit, man. And then, I left in about 2014, 2015ish. Played for 2 years straight, man. And then I just kind of one day they were like, yeah, you're a year banned, and I was like, I'm not coming back to the server. And then right before high school ended, when I had the idea of coming back and making videos, because I was almost out of high school, so I was like, fuck it, bought myself a Blue Yeti, hopped on this motherfucker, and I started making videos, and that's where we are today. But LSRP has been a big impact in my life, and San Andreas multiplayer in general, man. I've met countless friends, countless enemies, countless douchebags, over the course of my, almost 10 years now. Honestly, man, it's time that I'll never get back, and it's kind of sad how much time I've wasted. I've probably wasted over 6,000 hours, I would say. If I'm being honest, it's about 6,000 hours playing on these servers, man. I have never been addicted to anything as much as I did, which is Samp. Like, people got addicted to World of Warcraft, RuneScape, stuff like that, MMOs, but my addiction was Samp, dude. Samp was life, man. And now, today, it's a lot different, man. I mean, most Americans and most European players that speak fluent English have pretty much kind of dipped out on it, and you kind of get these communities where, there's a bunch of Turks, and it's definitely a different community, but, to this day, man, I still love it, dude. I can't lie, man. I love Samp. I hop on here. My preferred choice server is San Andreas Police Pursuits. Top dog. If you haven't checked that out, check out one of my videos. It's awesome server. I play this HCRP. I love Koki's DM. And then I've been playing some other stuff here. I'll play a lot of multi-theft auto, but that's not Samp. And then I've been playing some UGMP or underground multiplayer. But it makes me think, man, dude, if they would have never stopped, or if whatever his name was would have never stopped development here on Samp, and actually came out with 0.3 DL and kept continuing to work on it, you know how much amazing stuff we could have on this game, man. You know how much amazing things could have come, dude. And it's kind of sad that it kind of just fell short, and they kind of just abandoned, or whoever was developing just abandoned it, dude. And now Samp is pretty much this kind of ghost town. The forums are gone. And, there's still communities out there trying to kick it. I remember when this Bully roleplay server was coming out, and then I remember a medieval server that was coming out. There's been a lot of servers that have come and go over the years, but to this, they've never once left my head, man. And that's the thing that I love about San Andreas multiplayer. Anyone can run it. Anyone can run it. There's so many different things you can do on here. There's still a healthy community base. People want Samp to live, man, and I don't think Samp's going to die for a very long time. I really do not. I think it's going to be living on for years. There's so many things. Even these stunt servers and the peak times, they got 500, 600 players, dude. Police Pursuits just hit 100 players. I mean, Red County Roleplay, LSRP, those are still positive. They're about maybe 100 to 200 players online. You know, we're still kicking it out there. Definitely a different community, though. But yeah, man, you know, I've been playing on this game for years, man. And I've wanted to make my own server so many times. I've just never got to it, and I don't think I ever will. But someday, I've always thought it'd be so cool to make like a medieval roleplay server, or like a medieval like DM server where people have like swords and you gotta have to fight each other, or like a racist server. I don't know, something crazy, dude. Just like you can do so many weird stuff like on this server, man. And I don't think many people have taken very much potential of the Samp client, but you could have done some crazy things on 0.3 DL. Unfortunately, it has its limitations, such as the map. You can't really customize the map, so it just looks like blue water, so it looks stupid. But man, dude, the time I get back on Samp, dude, I've met so many friends over the years. I can't take it back, man. Like I used to ditch going out with my friends to play Samp, dude. You know how crazy that is? I used to say no to going out with friends, or, you know, not texting girls for like 12 hours just to play Samp all day, dude. My high school years were wild with Samp, man. I love Samp, dude. I can't lie about it, man. Can't lie about it. Unfortunately, though, it is starting to become a little stale. But in our hearts, man, just remember, you started playing this as a kid. You'll play this until you're dead, man. I'm telling you, dude. Many of us people are playing this server, or these server modes and game modes, and we just love it, man. We can't get away from it. It's like an addiction, bro. It's like smoking crack. You smoke it and you just come back, dude. It's like, I can't really describe anything better, but honestly, man, it's a great time. It's great memories. I just wanted to talk about how much I love Samp, man. It'll never die. It'll never die. It's always going to be in our hearts. Even when we're 40 years old and we're picking up our kids from high school or whatever, it's never going to die, man. It's always going to be there in our hearts. Your kids will never experience the fun that we had playing this shit, man. But hope you guys like this video. I'm sorry it was kind of random. I'll be making more videos soon here. Remember, Samp never dies in our heart. It'll always be here. Peace.
We poppin' fresh at the van, we letting shit hit the fan. He taking bullets to his chest, how we go call him a man. I hate him with the Smith & Wesson, cause I'm not one to be testing. I won't even use a weapon, you consider that a blessing. Ain't no time for guessing, better take it as a lesson. It don't matter who I'm fucking up, they in the class or they in heaven. Bloody stains on my white tee, he tried to fight me, feeling like I'm